He's always giving her stuff. If she were to ask him for a diamond tiara, he would probably buy one for her, never mind just paying for riding lessons. But, as she said, it would have been totally disloyal to have done it without me. We were best friends. We do things together. That is what being best friends is all about. Also, though I don't mean to be unfair, I think that secretly she would have been a bit too scared to do it by herself. It was quite funny the first time we went to the stables, though I tried not to giggle because that would have been unkind and might have embarrassed her. But just for a moment I could almost see her legs turning to jelly. Bethany, the girl who was going to teach us, appeared in the yard leading this enormous great horse towards us. I mean, really huge. It was tossing its mane and making funny snorty noises through its nose. Katy took a step back and went, "That's not for us, is it?" Her voice had gone all thin and quavery. Bethany laughed and said, "No way. This is Rosie. She's far too big for you." I must admit, even I would have found it a bit nerve-wracking, climbing on top of a horse that towered way above me. But I reached up and stroked her muzzle, and she did the sweetest thing. She pushed her big horsey head into my hand and made this little whickering sound. "Here," said Bethany. She dug into her pocket and pulled out a carrot stick. "Give her this, and she'll be yours forever." I held it out, and that huge, great horse took it so gently. All I felt was the soft velvet of her lips brush my hand. "She's a real sweetie," said Bethany. "Aren't you, my darling?" She put an arm round Rosie, and Rosie lowered her head so that Bethany could give her a kiss. I thought I could do that. Not right away, of course. We'd have to get to know each other first. She wouldn't want any old stranger planting kisses on her. Maybe in a week or two she'd feel that I could be trusted. I really, really wanted her to trust me. After all, I wasn't just coming here to learn how to ride. I wanted to learn about the horses themselves, how they behaved, how to look after them, what they enjoyed. I asked Bethany how long she had been working at the stables, and she said that she had been riding there since she was 10 years old, and now worked part-time in exchange for free rides. I did so envy her. She told us that in spite of being so big, Rosie was one of the sweetest-natured horses she had ever known. "Go on," she said. "Give her a hug." I stood on tiptoe and slipped my arm around Rosie's neck. Rosie immediately lowered her head and nuzzled at me. I felt so honored. Bethany said, "She just loves being made a fuss of. Katy, go on, you try." Poor Katy. I could see she was terrified and trying desperately not to show it. "She won't hurt you," said Bethany. "She'd never do anything to hurt you." Very gingerly, Katy reached up and patted Rosie's neck. I could see her all tense and holding her breath. Next thing we know, she's like, "Eek!" and falling into a mad fit of giggles. "She's chewing my hair." "Just nibbling," said Bethany. "It's a sign of affection." I told you, she's a real poppet. "And so pretty," I said. "A pink horse." Bethany agreed that it was quite an unusual colour. "She's what's known as a strawberry roan." Strawberry roan. I stored it up for future use. It was important to know what I was talking about. Obviously, no real horse person would talk about a horse being pink. Katy, now perfectly relaxed and only too happy to have her hair nibbled, was marvelling at how tall Rosie was. "She's taller than we are." "Almost 16 hands," said Bethany, and then kindly she added, "That's how you measure a horse's height, in hands. A hand is 4 inches, or just over 10 centimetres, so Rosie is about 5'3", or," she waved a hand, "I don't know how many centimetres. We still tend to measure horses the old-fashioned way." Katy, who is clever at maths, did a bit of silent calculation and with an air of triumph announced, 1.6 metres.